Hello and welcome to A Cup of Conversation on BRT TV. My name is John Ghazi, and this week in the studio I have a brand new friend, a lovely positive lady who's doing a lot of great work for business and for real estate in Turkey and the TRNC. She's an award-winning lady. She is somebody who we're going to learn a lot from today. I'm very honoured to have Aylin, Pelin, Onar joining me, and she sent me her resume, her CV, and it's just full of all these awards. I can't mention every single one. It'll take up the whole programme. But she is a Coldwell Banker Maximums broker. Aylin Pelin Onar has proudly represented Turkey and North Cyprus as a professional. And she has been a guest speaker on several international platforms, from the Gemblu Las Vegas to the Barcelona European Convention. And she has many achievements, qualifications. We'll be talking about her work as a salesperson, as a businesswoman here in the TRNC and in Turkey. So first of all, Eileen, welcome to the programme.
Thank you so much for welcoming me. I'm so excited and happy to be here.
I have to say that we were introduced by a common friend, Neva Barheli Çağlar, and from the moment I spoke to you on the phone, I got this very welcoming, very energetic, very lovely voice at the other end of the phone.
Thank you.
And the same person is now with me in this TV studio. You are very good at what you are doing.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so flattered about to hear that.
And it's not often that I get positive energy from somebody so quickly, but you are a very positive lady.
Thank you.
And I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come to BRT today to talk with us here at BRT. So thank you very much for your time.
I thank you because it's a great opportunity, because I have so many international friends watching us, listening to us. So it is going to be a great opportunity for me to introduce you, hear ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Now, I think one of the reasons that we are getting on is because you are originally from Turkey, from Izmir, is that right?
Yes, that's true.
And I think Izmir is one of the most closest cities to Cyprus in Turkey. Do you agree with that?
I agree, because the culture is very similar, even the climate, because this time of the year we have exactly the same climate, same temperature, people are so friendly like you are, and it is a really very safe city, and the nature is so beautiful. So when I moved over here, I never felt that, you know, how can I say,
you didn't feel like a foreigner here?
No, not really, because I just found out that it is so similar, and everybody is so friendly. So I'm very happy to be here. I'm living in permanently anyway. It's been now 15 years.
15 years?
15 years.
Wow,
yes.
so you really are a Cypriot now, I think.
Yes, I am. That's true.
It's a long time, 15 years. And I believe you came here because you got married.
Yes, I got married.
And your husband was here as well.
He was already living here. He is originally from Turkey as well, Antalya. And when we met each other, he was already living here. So when we got married, I decided to move over here and continued my business, because I was doing the same business in Turkey as well. So it was such pleasure to be here. I'm so happy, believe me. It's so
We're happy too. We're lucky to have you here in North Cyprus.
I'm lucky.
Now, Eileen, let's find out more about you. What did you do back in Izmir? What did you? I know you graduated from the 9 Eylül University. Is that right?
I graduated from 9 Eylül and Aegean University, so I graduated from 2 universities actually.
In what departments?
Actually, one of them is public administration, more about politics, and in Aegean University is public administration and advertising. So it's more, you know, common here, because we are in this, you know, business. You have the same educations, I guess, you know. Public administration and advertising, the same department.
Yes, very similar backgrounds.
Similar, yes.
Communication.
Communication, yeah, that's true.
You're very good at that, very good at communicating.
Thank you.
So you met your husband and you decided to leave Izmir and you came to North Cyprus.
Yes.
What happened then? What did you do here when you first came to the islands?
Actually, I was expecting that I would be like a foreigner here, as I mentioned before, but I never felt that, because within the 1 week time, I got used to live here. I know the culture is different, even the driving system is so different. So I had to learn everything from the 0 point. I had to change my life, even, you know, while doing our business, I had to learn everything from the beginning. Like, you know, law, regulations, cultural things. Even I had to speak in English because while you're doing your business in Turkey, you don't really need to do that. So it is a totally difference, but everybody helped me so much, especially my husband. So I got used to live here so easily. Within 1 week, I was like a Cypriot already. So I enjoy being here. It's such fun.
It didn't take long for you to fit in?
No, not at all, because I was working in Izmir, but I continue working immediately over here. I think this is important because you have to have either hobbies or a business to run your life. Otherwise, you'll be stuck, you know. And I think this positive energy comes because of having something in your life which has a meaning as well. So this is what I did actually.
So you're working for a big company now.
Yes.
And I believe that you are mainly involved with real estate?
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that. So, I mean, you know, property is a very big issue. It's a very big thing around the world. Lots of people buying and selling, moving. So did you always think that you would want to get involved with real estate? I mean, how did that happen?
Actually, when I finished university side, I was working for a different company as a sales administrator. But sales, basically the same. You just sell different products, but it's all about communication skills. So it didn't really matter when I was in Turkey or over here, or even I go to States. Every year I have to travel to States. It's the same issue. Good communication skills help you to improve your business. So real estate is very interesting because it's one of the best investment tools that we use in our lives. But the way that you approach is same all around the world. But if when I go to Las Vegas, it's the same. Even when I go to Dubai, it's the same. Everybody wants to be understood. They want to be, you know, well known by yourself. They want to show what they really need, and you need to understand them to bring a result. It's the same thing.
It is the same thing, but you make it sound so easy. Selling anything, you know. It's a bit different from selling something small to a big house. I mean, real estate is a big, complex issue, isn't it, I think? Yeah,
actually, real estate in my life started with my husband's recommendation because I was doing another job. But I wanted to work for myself, and I wanted to be more independent. And I wanted to improve myself by traveling and organizing my time personally. So it was a big difference. I was working for a big international company. I was paid very good salary. I had everything. But just doing everything for yourself with fun is something different. I think it's the meaning of life. If you do something that you really love, it takes you to somewhere that you really never be able to, you know, visualize it. So it is happening like that. So my husband recommended. I started to work in Turkey first. For 3 years I worked at, but 15 years in now Cyprus. It's now 18 years in this business.
Wow.
It's a long time.
It is a long time.
It's a long time for any business.
For any profession, it's a long time.
Yeah,
it's
any
a long
profession.
time. But it's a very good profession that you're doing. I want to ask you a bit about your works. I mean, for those who want to learn more about what you're doing, real estate. So are you selling property here amongst the locals, but also to people abroad who maybe want to invest in Cyprus as well? Is that what you're doing mainly? Yeah,
actually we're working globally. So this is the maybe big difference rather than the other companies, because we have international networks. And the position I have that I'm a trainer in our company as well, which means that I'm an international recognized licensed instructor. So this gives me an opportunity to go to different countries as a speaker to talk about my country and our business side as well. So it also gives me the opportunity to make business all around the world. So we sold properties in California, but I get clients from Beverly Hills. But I also did sale in Turkey because we have 1,500 professionals in Turkey. So it's a great opportunity and it's a big network. But in total, all around the world, we're working within 53 countries and more than 100,000 people working.
Wow.
But being on the top level, as I'm now, which is, I'm very proud of it because we did a really hard work and something different. And doing it in Northern Cyprus is very interesting for everyone from all around the world. So when we go there, we can work with anybody else's. I have clients from India and also Thailand. So this is amazing.
Wow.
You connect with anybody else's all around the world. So you have to be traveling and introducing yourself, of course, for doing that. In my business, I try to do this side. So I just more improve the international networking. I'm more focused on this side.
Networking and training is very important. I think in any job that you do, you might start from scratch at the beginning, but do you think training is very important? Do you think that those people you train need that training so that they can get, you know, more experience and go higher up the ladder?
Of course.
In their career?
I think in every profession, training is the key thing because it never stops. I still keep on, you know, improving myself, taking different trainings because we have to, and everything is changing. You know, it's a cliche, change is not the only thing which is not changing. So while everything is changing, you have to educate yourself with different tools, with different stuff. You have to follow up everything all around the world. While we are talking about real estate, everybody wants to know what's happening all around because it's, you know, connected.
Yeah.
Why would they invest in North Cyprus, for example? Why would they come? We need to know about everything. Politics, economics, everything. So training starts with basically sales, but it includes all of the things like approach, being good, you know, giving good service to the customer, all these kind of things. But I'm now educating people about selling luxury properties. This is a division. So while you're getting experience and doing sales, you have to be an expert on something. Yeah, so you can sell properties, but after some time, if you want to improve yourself, you have to be an expert on one of the things you want to choose.
Right.
It should be commercial, luxury projects, whatever you want. I'm basically doing luxury side.
I was about to ask you, because on your lovely card, it's got global luxury. So is that what you specialize in, luxury property?
Luxury property selling and marketing. Actually, I'm an expert on it. I did more than 2,500 sales. But after some time, selling is okay, but you need to be the one for doing something different. So if you want to be different, you have to focus on a different section.
Yeah.
I chosen luxury because it is a kind of lifestyle at the same time. And
the rich and famous.
I improved myself.
Yeah.
I improved myself with meeting different people from different countries, and I just watched out how they are working.
Yeah.
Once, for example, I met a guy who's our top seller, but not only in our brand, globally. He has made $550 million sales last year. So he is the top guy. So when I met him, I thought that, look, what I'm doing, I'm okay doing sales. I'm doing this for a very long time. But the way he approached, the way he does, it was totally different. And I made my decision to be the way he is doing, actually.
Yeah.
This is how it started. So I decided to be on the luxury section, and it started, and it became in a, you know, how can I say, it became so big now. I'm known globally, I'm traveling, meeting these people.
You are known globally, and in her resume, in her CV, Aylin Pelin Onar has been honoured with International Circle of Excellence Award 2018, #1 Sales Professional of Turkey and Cyprus 2016, 17, 18, #1 International Master Franchise Series Associate in 2015, 16, 17, 18, #3 Sales Professional of Europe 2016, 17, and #1 Sales Professional of Europe 2018, and #1 Social Media Influencer of Europe. And I believe social media influencer, you were speaking before, off air, that you have over 50,000 followers on Instagram. Is that right?
Almost 50,000
Almost
followers
50,000.
on Instagram.
Now, that is a good influencer. Big number.
Believe me, it really works because if I go to United States for meeting my people, I mean real estate people, they already know me. I think this is a great opportunity. Everybody should be using social media. If you don't exist on social media,
You're not there.
you're not there, believe me. And you can show what you're doing, you can show how you are. But I think the main thing, what you're showing on social media would be matching with you when they see you and meet you personally.
Yeah.
If you show up the things you don't really do, it's a big disappointment for everyone else's. So I think it's a big issue and problem then. But if you really show how you are, your friends, your lifestyle, your family, sometimes business, not always business because it's boring.
Yes. Not everyone wants to see what you're doing at work every day.
But the fun stuff, because we do very big organizations in our company, like, you know, launching events or open house invitations or sometimes training. We show the fun side, not the boring stuff. Then people keep up following you. And I have followers, almost 50,000, which is interesting, but from all around the world. Unbelievable, I know.
Amazing, very good. Out of interest, because, you know, you're talking about luxury property here.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking about the luxury properties we have in Cyprus, because we have lovely villas, we have great penthouse suites. So do you then look for, you know, these properties and help people to sell them, or people who want to buy them, connect them? It's a network thing, isn't it? It's connecting people.
Exactly.
And then so do you look at that person? Let's say I want to buy a place. I have money, Eileen. I'll come to you and I want to buy a lovely villa in Cyprus. Do you look at my personality? Do you speak with me beforehand, what I'm looking for, and then you try and match my personality to the property that I might want to buy?
Exactly. This is what you need to do for anything else. Even I come before here, I have chosen the things about you on Facebook. I found out what you're doing, what you're interested in. Because I think it's about more doing good connection with the people. You have to catch something in common. And then you can build a good relationship. When these people come to us, of course, they sometimes mention nothing. Even sometimes they give you wrong budget. They don't want to mention how much they have. I'm not talking about only the luxury side. For any buyer or seller, we have the same issue. So we have to ask right questions about what they really want to, if they have children, if they want to live here permanently, if they want to make an investment or holiday home. You have hundreds of questions. Sometimes personal things, maybe they want to have something secluded, but some people want to be living in the heart of the city just to have a walk, you know, and see the public. So even they can't drive, maybe, we don't know. So by asking questions, we find what they really want. And I think it's not about the budget side, because luxury property searches, they have some, you know, different issues. They have the money, but they have huge selection sometimes.
Yeah,
so,
too much.
Yeah, too much selection. That's why for any customer, high-end or lower budget, it doesn't really matter. Any customer means they need something and they want to know if we can give it to them. So we try to find it and find the right property. We don't show hundreds of properties. We show only the right ones, because time is precious for anybody else's.
Do you also advise on people, like, for instance, without giving any names, because I know that you know this person very well, and I know her very well as well, but there is a lovely mansion in Çatalköy.
Yes!
And without giving out the name of the people who own it, it's like a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Yes,
you know, they designed
absolutely.
it.
Right.
They designed it like that. It's an amazing location. But sometimes, you know, you think, well, this is not Beverly Hills, though. This is North Cyprus, and sometimes prices can't be the same. Or can it be the same? Can you sell a property like that, a massive, luxurious property in Çatalköy, for a similar price that would be in Los Angeles? Or you can't? Can you? How can we do this?
Actually, while we're talking about Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, it is one of the most expensive locations of the world.
Yeah.
If the same property was in Beverly Hills, we would be talking about $20–30 million. But we have the similar property,
Yeah.
like in Beverly Hills, in Bella Pais, for a very, very reasonable and fantastic price. I don't know if I can mention the price, how much it is, but what I mean, we have amazing properties which are affordable, and we have better climate, we have better people, because our people are so friendly and helpful. And it is the safest country all around the world. I travel everywhere, but I only feel secure here because I know anybody is helping me. That's why I stay here permanently, because if you love where you're living, you start to tell about all nice things. So I do the same thing. I just combined it with my business. So I show those things. But you're absolutely right. Those properties are special properties, and they have to be promoted with the right way. All those clients looking for those properties, they are somewhere all around the world. And this is a high-end property. So you have to show it on a global way. If you don't have those global connections, you can't really show what you have. Because, you know, we receive people from different countries, Scandinavians, Russians, from Turkey. But for example, 3 years ago, I sold a very luxury property. It was a very expensive property in Karşıyaka from New York. The buyer was from New York. I presented the property on New York Times. And the next day, it was very early in the morning because there's a time difference, you know. A gentleman phoned me from New York, and he came about 2 months later, and he purchased the property. So you have to have those connections, which is interesting, right? I know you're surprised, but if you know where to advert, where to connect, and if they really know that you can do this, they leave everything to you. This is what I do, actually.
Amazing story there, Eileen. So you are doing your job well. You know, what you're doing. You know where to market. So if you need a property to sell or buy, then Eileen is the lady, one of the ladies to go to.
We have 25 people working in our office, and it's #1 office in Turkey and in Europe, actually, because we had a competition with Portuguese, France, Italy, and other European countries, but we're internationally recognized and awarded company, which is very interesting. And our agents are #1 agent, #4 agent, and #7 agent out of 1,500 agents, sales professionals. So our team is very experienced, very good working, and I think anybody who would come to our office, they will be perfectly served by our team.
Well, it seems like you're a very professional group of people, a great company, and you've put Cyprus, North Cyprus, on the map, really. Internationally, people are going, you know, North Cyprus, a place that we could invest in. Yeah,
actually, what is interesting, you know, we go to different conventions in the United States and Europe. It doesn't really matter. We have international press. So on those international press, we have been written as North Cyprus, which I'm really proud of. I go there, I present with my flag. Even I get my awards with my flag over there. North Cyprus flag, which is very nice. I think it gives me more courage to do more things for my country. And I think, let me give you an example about that. I recently had a report. I have written an article on this report, actually. It's about real estate and 2018 report from all around the world. And we're on it as North Cyprus on that special article, which has been recognized in all countries because it's in like an almanac, you know? It's a report which all real estate companies uses for their knowledge. So we're on that report as well. So we're doing well.
Amazing. Success, success, success. I mean, that's why you were introduced to me, because like I said, never Bahraini Charlad, never said to me, you know, she's a successful woman, she's a great lady, very approachable, very chatty, a great guest to have. And it's been true, you know, you are an amazing lady.
I'm honored to be here.
What's happening next? I mean, you've won all these awards, you've done such a great thing as a broker, as an owner, global luxury, you know, you've done such a great thing. What's next, Eileen, for you now?
Actually,
in the future? What's coming up in the future?
we always need to have targets, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, you can't achieve what you really want to do. I started from very small business, and it happened step by step. Now we reached to a level that I've been recognized as one of the best professionals all around the world, which is I'm really proud of. But the next is coaching and, you know, educating more people to be the best on this business side. So we have started to do that. We train people. My husband is also another instructor in our company. He is giving instructions and he is giving training. So we're together started to do these things to these people, to do the job in the best way. I think we're going to improve that one. I think it's so good to see people doing this business. You know, they are changing their lifestyles, making money, but enjoying life. I think this is a great opportunity, and we want to do that.
Is that also for people living here as well, do you think, to try and train locals?
Everyone.
Because there is such a lot of property that is being built still, that is being sold, that is being bought. It's a big sector here in North Cyprus, property.
It is big, but if you do it in the right way, everybody has to be connected to each other.
Yeah.
While you're doing this business, you can't think that, okay, I'm the only one. You have to cooperate with the other companies.
Yeah.
But everybody has to do it on the right way. If you're the only right person while everybody is doing the wrong things, you're the wrong one then. So we have to correct each other. This is what we want to do. If we're doing it the right way and people think we do it right, I think we can use it for our colleagues from different companies or who wants to do this professional. If you do it on the right way, we will do big business because reputation comes first. Even I do it right, let's say any other person makes it in the wrong way, it's a bad reputation. So nobody wants to come and invest. And nobody wants to do any real estate business with you. So everybody has to do it on the same level. This is what we are trying to do. Of course, we have started with our people working with us, but we're open-minded company. So everybody should come and learn things from us. We learn from them as well. Not only we do trainings, we get trainings from different people. So we have to do it all together. Otherwise, we cannot correct things. We have to do it together.
Yes, and you are still, like you said before, you are still learning as well. You're going to different locations around the world and getting more training for yourself.
Yes, of course.
But you know, you've done very well. I mean, all these titles that you've achieved over the past few years, you must feel very proud of yourself that, you know, from leaving Izmir 15 years ago to now 15 years later here in North Cyprus to make a name for yourself and become a businesswoman like this.
That's true.
You know, you must be very proud. I'm sure your husband's proud of you as well.
Yeah, we're all proud of ourselves. But believe me, it doesn't happen just because of yourself. It happens with the support you get from my husband. He did the biggest support. My family, my people working with us, they are like family members. Of course, while you're working so hard, and if you're also a nice person, I think personality is the main thing, because even you're so successful, but if you have a bad personality, believe me, it's not sustainable. So you have to be you have to be a good person. You have to have a good personality. I think it spreads to the other people. While I'm smiling at you, you're smiling at me. Anyway, it's like that.
To make a sale, you have to be approachable. You have to have people skills, communication, and we're both in communication.
All communication, yeah.
I'm working in the media, you're working in real estate, but we're all communicating with each other. That's the main thing. I want to say thank you once again, Aylin, for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
For taking the time out of your busy schedule to make time for BRT, and I wish you all the best. And to contact you, I know that you are Aylin, Pelin, Onar on Facebook.
Yes, they can find me very easily.
Instagram, is it Aylin Pelin Onar or just Aylin Pelin or how?
Aylin Pelin Onar.
Right, so you can follow Aylin on Facebook and Instagram, become one of her 50,000 followers. You know, follow and find out what's going on.
Keep following.
And you also have an email address. It's is it Aylin Onar? Or
Aylin Pelin.
Eileen Pelin Onar
Yeah, eilinpelin.onar at cb.com.tr.
cb.com.tr. Okay, Eileen Pelin Onar at cb.com.tr. You know what? You can find her on Facebook.
Give
and
me
she can give
my
you the
phone number. That's easier. Give me
The number. All right, then the number. If I could read the number, because my eyesight is going.
Oh, okay.
0533 880 8040.
See, they have to reach
It's a
me,
good
right?
number as well. I like that. 0533 880 8040 for Eileen.
Yes, call me.
Onar. Call her. Meet with her. Your office is based where? Where are you based?
In city center of Kyrenia.
In Girne.
In Girne, yeah. They can easily find it.
They can find you.
Just contact me. I'll just give the address details.
I think if you contact her, you might end up buying or selling a house. Be careful. You might end up buying or selling property.
No. We're not trying to sell anything at all.
I
Just
know.
be friends. Be friends.
Be friends. As I said before, Eileen, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here. I'm honored.
And hopefully we'll keep this friendship going.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being such a great guest. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much. You're great too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And with that, we've come to the end of our very interesting, fun chat with Eileen Pelin Onar. And hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Another guest next week. Who knows who it's going to be? But join us on BRT TV on A Cup of Conversation. From Can Ghazi, goodbye.